Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_. For live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news, please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. We update that every single day. And as well, please check out our sponsor, cjohn.ca, using the code SENSTALK to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Tonight's game was against the Buffalo Sabres in Ottawa, the Tank Bowl, the Rasmus Dahlin Cup, whatever you want to call it. But there was a tragedy a couple days ago in Florida. At the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, there was a shooting attack and 17 innocent lives were killed. My heart, my prayers, and my thoughts are towards those families in Florida in such a catastrophe and awful, awful series of events there in southern Florida, and I grieve and I pray, and my thoughts and prayers are with the families and the victims and the people that were affected by this tragedy. Just an awful, awful, awful situation that occurred there, and it's just awful. The Senators had a moment of silence before the game for this, deservingly so. At the end of the day, it was just an awful attack. Clearly, any attack like this is awful, but, especially school shooting attacks are awful, and 17 innocent lives were lost a couple of days ago, so it's definitely something to think about. But let's get into tonight's game on some happier note. Senators were coming into this game trying to get a win. Sabres were coming into this game winning their last 6 out of 7, I believe. Both teams are bottom of the league, and they both want to get Rasmus Dahlin. And really, the Senators, you could have Karlsson, you could have Dahlin with Shabbat, and this and that. But before the game started, there was a trade the Senators made. The Ottawa Senators traded Christopher DiDomenico after clearing waivers to the Chicago Blackhawks for Ville Pokka. Pokka, a very young, solid prospect defenseman, has played over 100 games in the AHL. He looks to be, I think he's going to be a good NHL defenseman, definitely top 6. So I do like this trade. Now, I do like Chris DiDomenico. I think he's an effective bottom 9 forward. But Nick Shore should be able to be that guy, and then Logan Brown and this and that. So it's not the biggest loss, but I do wish we could have traded somebody else. I don't understand why Gabriel Dumont and Burrows are still on the team, but I'm sure will be traded. Well, Dumont will probably go through waivers, but you know what I mean. Dito's traded, and I wish him the best in Chicago. Welcome to Ottawa or Belleville, Ville Pokka. Besides that, the lines for tonight, let's talk about the line numbers. Barry Gaborik started on the first line with Hoffman and Matt Duchene. Gaborik played a very good game. I'll give you a little hint there. He played with number 12. Last time a Senator played with number 12 was Mike Fisher, so a little deja vu there as well. Nick Shore will play with the number 23, centering the fourth line of Colin White and Ryan Dzingel. And for the first time in quite a while, the Senators had a solid, fluent line combinations. First line of Hoffman, Duchene, and Gaborik. Second line of, I believe it was Broussard. You got Stone. Who am I forgetting? Whatever, and so on. All the lines looked to be able to contribute to score. So it looked to be a better lineup. The defense, Cody Ceci, he had a couple of shifts actually that looked like surprisingly like all-star capable. But we all know that's not Cody Ceci. Every player does that. But Cody Ceci actually created some offense, and he's been doing this the past few weeks. I've seen some of those advanced stats, and he really is creating some offensive opportunities on a much larger scale compared to earlier on in the season. The first period to go in tonight's matinee. 6 minutes in, Scott Wilson rips one past Craig Anderson, his 5th of the year, assisted by Larson and Nathan Beaulieu, the former Montreal Canadian, and the Sabres are up 1-0. After the Senators start off really strong, the Sabres crush it 1-0 to the second period to go. 5 minutes in, Karlsson for the point, shoots it, and Gaborik gets a tip and scores. Marian Gaborik, his first goal as an Ottawa Senator in his first game, his 8th of the year, assisted by the captain Erik Karlsson, and Matt Duchene in Ottawa ties it at 1 apiece. Moments later, 10 minutes to be exact, Eric Rodriguez, bango, bango, bongo. 4 minutes to go in the game, shoots it bar in, and just like that, the Sabres are up again by 2-1, assisted by Kalak Pozo and Nelson. And now it looks to be in drive mode as Robin Lehner has a .955 save percentage in 7 games against the Ottawa Senators, playing fantastic tonight. Looks like the game is over. Don't count out the Sounders. Matt Duchene finds Gabrick. Gabrick on a slick pass to Brassard, who roofs it past a sprawling Robin Lehner, and the Sounders tied at 2 apiece. Now, for the first time in a while, I want the Sens to win. But this was an important game to lose if you're on the team tank, because if we would have lost this game in regulation, Buffalo would have been only behind by 1 point. I do want to win. I'm not cheering to lose, but I'm cheering for Rasmus Dahlin, if that makes sense. So this is the first time, I'm going to share this. This is the first time in quite a while where a tying goal in the last 30 seconds didn't make me excited, and I really think that exemplifies the season for Ottawa, because I'm a diehard fan, and if I can't get out of my seat and go crazy when you score a goal in the final 30 seconds, I think that shows you what kind of season it's been, and hoping for better things in the future, because really this has been a awful season, and hopefully next year when I do these videos, it'll be much more enjoyable to watch. But Brassard, 60th of the year, driving up that trade value to Ottawa, heads to overtime, and guess who ends it? Mike Hoffman, of course, a one-timer past Robin Lehner, and the Sounders win this game 3-2, a comeback-style victory, 1:13 into the overtime, assisted by Erik Karlsson and Matt Duchene. Ottawa wins the game 3-2. What a win. Now, if you're on Team Tank, not a good win, but realistically, you still look at it. There's a lot of games left, and, it's nice to win a couple of games. Buffalo, they are 4 points behind Ottawa now with that loss. Ottawa has 49 points. Buffalo has 45. Vancouver is 1 point ahead, and Edmonton and Montreal are 2 points ahead, and Arizona's 9 points behind. So the tank are still in the top 5 pick range right now, but Detroit is the closest team to get out of that. So really you're in a top 5, top 6 pick, most likely, which is still good, but you want Rasmus Dahlin, obviously a transitional talent that is Rasmus Dahlin. So, there's still a lot of season to go, a lot of losses, I'm sure, coming for the Sounders, and a lot of trades coming for the Sounders. Back-to-back days for trades for the Sounders. I can't recall the last time they did that, so it's starting. The purge is starting. It's a minor league deal, but I like Polka. 2 wins for Dorian this week, and interesting. Marian Gabrick with his first of the year. Dion Phaneuf got his first of the year as well. The lone goal, and Los Angeles is lost. So good for Dion Phaneuf, and it's good to see him produce there in Los Angeles. Besides that, shots and goal 36-25 Ottawa final. The attendance for tonight's game was 13,371. I thought it would be like below 12,000. It looked very empty. I saw the amount of tickets that were left before the game started, and over 13,000 is a miracle in my opinion. The third star of the game was Matt Duchene with 3 assists on the night, +2 rating and 21 minutes on the ice as well. Matt Duchene, the third star. The second star, Marian Gabrick in his Senators debut with a goal and assist, a +1 rating, 18 on the ice. And the first star with the game-winning goal, Mike Hoffman with a goal, a +2 rating, and 20.45 minutes on the ice. Now let me take a look at Nick Shore for you. Let's see his stats for you. Nick Shore had 2 shots on goal, had a hit, and he played just under 9 minutes. So I don't mind Colin White on the fourth line with Nick Shore and Ryan Dzingel. I think that could be productive, but they're all playing under 9 minutes, and that's not going to help Colin White in a development season, considering the Senators are so far out of the playoff. So Marian Gabrick had a good season, but if you're going to put Colin White on the fourth line, you better be playing him at least 12, 13 minutes, at least. This is a lost season, and there's no point in playing a 36-year-old over a rookie in Colin White. So I want Colin White to play more, but besides that, a solid win for the Senators. Great to talk about. And the next Sens game, cheaper tickets, cjohn.ca. Trust me, you don't want to be spending $40-something on these tickets that Melnick's trying to take from us. Because the Senators are not doing well this year. If you want a discount on the ticket and you're a diehard fan like me, cjohn.ca with the code SENSTOCK really helps you out. It really helps me out. It helps me make these videos. So please support me there. I don't like to tag my whatever, my sponsor all the time, but I'm just trying to help you guys and girls out there. You guys are diehard Sens fans, I'm sure. And if you want to, I'm sure, even if we're losing, want to go to games, I'm giving you a discount ticket. So it's a win-win for everyone. But like I said, the next game is the Rangers on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time in Ottawa. So besides that, the Senators win this game 3-2. They're They're still third place in the league, like third place last in the league, third place for Rasmus Dahlin technically right now. Right now, I believe Arizona is winning 3-0 over the Montreal Canadiens, so maybe that'd be nice for them to win, and it'd be kind of funny if the Habs lost. So besides that, great game all around against probably the worst team. It's the worst team in the Eastern Conference, so nothing to really hang your head over high, but a win's a win. Hoffman, overtime winner again. Senators win it 3-2. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add us to our service on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share the video, ever share cool stuff. Please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. We update it every single day as well. Please click right over here for our season playlist, right here for our most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video when the Senators take on the New York Rangers. Sens win 3-2. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.